back. Oh my God, my analyst is killing me. Do you know that my analyst is seeing another analyst?
I'm pregnant!
Where were you last night?
I was at the library.
Listen, I just want to talk about the way that you broke the news to me. It's
okay.
been a little strange since you told me. You just shrieked out I'm pregnant and then you left, and I haven't had time to really talk to you about it. What do you feel about that? Are you gonna, is there a, how do we, do you want, I can't, if, no, I'm not,
I have to get to work at some point, so you need to...
Yeah, okay, I just wonder where you've been, that's all. It just seems, you know, I told you a lot of special things, and you told me a special thing, and I told you about my analyst seeing my analyst, and my analyst has an analyst, and my analyst, and he'll say things. But the point is, I just want to know what you... I'd like to name the baby, you know, Frederick.
You want to name the baby Frederick?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, I mean, don't you think that that's interesting?
It's what came out, certainly.
Well, it's your father's name.
Well,
Yes. I think that's significant. I think it's a breakthrough. I think we should talk about it.
Listen, don't you think it would be more comfortable if you had cocktails in here or something?
What's this dependency on alcohol you seem to have?
It's called alcoholism.
Okay, so you're...
I'm not the person I was before. I feel like I'm a new person. I'm kind of falling in love with everybody I see in New York. I meet somebody, even for a minute, and I kind of think, he's kind of interesting.
You know, Picasso, when he was painting this, he dreamt of abstraction the way I dream of women.
I hardly understand a word you're saying, but go on.
Well, I want to be as innovative as Picasso was with color, as you are as a woman.
That's beautiful.
I want to innovate your body.
Oh my God.
I want to show your body new landscapes, new thoughts, new perspectives. You want your shirt dry clean. Okay.
Just put a little extra starch in there.
I don't understand.
Oh, some starch! Starch! Starch!
I love a woman who yell at me.
Oh. Now you cuddle me.
Well, it seems like the two of you have a nice feeling in bed.
Yeah, this is just one night, though, you know, and
this is how you sleep every night?
I'm not comfortable. I'm just putting up with it.
No, I mean, this is very healthy. People that hold each other at night mean that there's an intimacy.
No, but I'm holding on to her because I'm afraid she's going to slip away. That's the wrong reason to have any... See, and then this shit happens. And then this is how I'm awake until 6 a.m. because I'm just trying to please her, right?
Well, how did you wake up that morning?
Honey, it's time to get up. Honey,
what time is it?
You got it. You have your doctor, baby doctor. What do you call those doctors?
Gynecologist. Sorry, I'm not really awake yet.
So she always laughs when she says gynecologist?
Yeah. It's not just...
It's a hot dog, please. Two.
I appreciate you seeing me in the street like this.
Mustard?
No, I take it plain.
Interesting.
You want another hot dog? I give you another hot dog. How many hot dogs? 2, 3, 4, 1, how many? How many hot dogs? You need some hot dogs?
All right, give me a hot dog.
That's the way. That's what makes me the best hot dog salesman in the city.
All right, thanks a lot.
That's why I go best hot dog.
Best hot dog in the city. Thank you very much. All right, did you catch that?
Yeah, I got it. What were you asking me?
No, I sometimes think that maybe there's something sexual about a woman who laughs at a gynecologist.
Oh, it's not just the word gynecologist. Sometimes while I'm performing cunnilingus, she will laugh and laugh. I cannot kiss her vagina without her laughing and... Do you like it, or...?
You've gotta be kidding me.
Oh, see?
You know, I know of this fantastic Spanish teacher. I want you to go see him.
You told me this 3 weeks ago.
I know, but I want you to go back. And I want you to really listen to what he has to say. Really listen. So how did it go?
The Spanish lesson?
Yeah, how did it go?
Are you having a couple of... Are you on a hot dog diet? I heard about that. It's all the rage. Just eat hot dogs. It's good for the heart.
I've had diarrhea for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that cleans you out.
It sure
That means
does.
everything's moving.
I think there's been a development in your therapy that you may not even be aware of.
You're having an affair with my wife.
Yes.
What?
No, I'm joking.
You're joking?
Yes.
Isn't that against the Hippocratic Oath?
What, the doctors can't joke?
Yes. No. You can't be like, I think you have AIDS. Just kidding.
You're right. Right. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well, why don't you see a therapist?
Okay.
I make my people always bring their own chairs. It's part of the I bring myself to the room, I bring my problems, I bring my chairs.
I got a lot of chairs.
Yeah, you have a lot of problems. It's your mother. I'm just joking, doctors joke.
I thought doctors weren't allowed to do that.
No, most doctors can't, but I have it as a certificate joking doctor. We gotta talk.
I've been saying that for weeks. The last time you talked to me, you said, I'm pregnant!
I'm ready to talk.
Well, what are we gonna do? We don't exactly fit together, do we?
Just scared. You know, I don't feel really equipped.
Obviously, you have the mechanics to make a baby. You must have the mechanics in your heart to love another human being. Are you afraid you're not going to love that child? I'm sorry, I keep pointing, but...
Yeah. I'm afraid it's gonna come along, and I'm not gonna know what to do with it.
Well, what the hell do you think I'm afraid of?
But this is what I need you for.
Don't you
We're a
understand
team.
that your insecurity is pushing me away?
But your insecurity is pushing me away.
But where do you go at night?
I just have to go away from you.
Oh,
Hi.
I didn't reserve the table, but I'm waiting for somebody. She's meeting me here. But you can sit here until she arrives.
Oh, and I don't want to feel like you're having a date with somebody.
No, you can sit. It's a free country.
How did we meet again?
We haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. You look so familiar to me.
I don't know. I'm a therapist. Maybe you've heard of me. I'm pretty popular.
Wait, are you Dr. Phil? No.
No?
But I haven't been able to communicate, as you know, with my husband. It's just not working. Ever since the baby came along, we've sort of been of two different panic stations. He's panicking over there, and I'm panicking anywhere else.
You're having dual panic.
Oh, is this a textbook case?
Yeah, it's called double anxiety.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who coined that phrase?
Well, it was me. It was what I, studied in university, and it was my thesis.
Wow.
Yeah, that not only does one person's anxiety affect themselves, but if they don't take care of their own anxiety, it affects the other person.
just a grande or... Gee, Paul! I mean, Dr.
Harold.
Janet?
Sweetheart.
Harold.
What the hell is going on here?
Sweetheart,
Janet.
Is
Paul,
this a...
Sweetheart, it's not...
Look, Harold, this
This is not what you...
Harold,
Janet and
I knew something was going on.
Listen to me.
There's a Hippocratic oath you're
No,
supposed
there
to
isn't.
take.
Really isn't.
You're a hypocrite. And
I am not a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite either.
I don't want you to have that baby.
I'm not having this baby.
I have a hypocrite certificate.
I lied to you.
What do you mean you're lying?
I'm not pregnant.
What?
I'm not...
I
no, you
can't
stay.
handle this.
No, Paul, listen to me.
You have double anxiety,
Paul,
trust me.
No. Paul, Harold, listen. It's just... We've been drifting apart, and I needed to see if we could pull back together, and I thought that was the thing.
But you wedged a pregnancy between us.
I thought it would be glue, not a wedge.
There's a fine line between a wedge and glue, I suppose.
If you put glue on the wedge.
You shut up! You're an untrustworthy son of a bitch, you know that?
So we're going to the islands.
Yeah, feels so crazy. I mean, I'm assuming this is okay. You're a doctor. You should know, right?
Well, I don't want to be a doctor on our vacation.
No.
We're going away together. It's perfectly fine.
We're just exploring what it's like to be away from New York.
They took a plane together. Flew off into the sunset, some exotic island, leaving me alone to be my own island. Happily, though, that plane went down. There were many survivors, but they didn't survive.
Can I help you? Would you like something for that? Something to hide it. Something to make it go away from people's visions.
Yeah, you know what the difference between a bowler and a derby is?
Of course I do.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'd like a bowler hat. They have a hard metal rim.
Yeah, of course I do.
Wow, you know your hats.
Look at my store. What am I doing here if I don't know, right?
You make these hats?
Some of them? Yeah. Like this hat. Call this the island hat. It's not good. I didn't sell
No,
it.
it's a terrific hat.
Look. But this is it's a derby, right?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not one for wearing hats. I've never thought that I look very good wearing a hat. You know, you have glasses, and then you put a hat on, and then you sort of look like some filmmaker or something.
Would that be so awful?
I don't know.
Harold bought that hat. And he saw the haberdasher once in a while. They had coffee a few times. One night they went back to her apartment and made love. It was the best experience he ever had. I think he was finally happy for the very first time, and he stopped going to therapy. He felt good. He didn't drink anymore. He stopped smoking. And he didn't feel like he needed a sport like tennis to make it all better. He was just happy for the first time in his life, and for the very first time he felt like he might be up to the task of being a real person.